Hello everyone, Thunderbolt here, and welcome back to the Pro Nuzlocke. In the last episode, or should I say half episode, we took a look at some of the places we could go now that we can use the move Surf. In this episode, we're going to continue that tradition of me not being able to complete everything in one sitting, and continue on with more places now that I can use Surf. Some of them required, some of them not. So, before we start, however, I want to take a look behind the statue of the suspicious dragon Pokemon. So if we look under Palkia's behind, we find a Draco plate. And it says, 2 make matter and 3 make spirit, shaping the world. Coming soon to a theater near you. Nah, I'm just kidding. So, with that in our hand, or should I say our infinitely expanding backpack, let's go ahead and remedy a boo-boo that I made last episode. Because if you've seen it or not, I accidentally got my first encounter in Eternicity without realizing it. Remember that level 40 Psyduck that I ran into? Yeah, that counts as a wild Pokemon encounter for me, even though I have a repel up. So, I am going to remedy the situation and get my encounter here. Now, I've decided that I'm going to use the Good Rod for this because my phone just went off. You need to shut up. Thank you. Nothing I really can find here is good except for when I use the Good Rod, and I don't have any other rod to use. So, let's just go ahead and see what I can find. Not even a nibble. There we go. Oh, shoot. Press the wrong button. There we go. And by the way, if it gets away like that before you even start the fight, that doesn't count. So my encounter here is a Barboach. This would have, if it was something else, it would have activated the Dupe's Clause a second time, since I already caught that Psyduck a ways back. Excuse me. So, I think I'm actually going to switch out to Apple and have him paralyze the thing. And my dog is barking downstairs. I hope you can't hear that. If you can, just know she's insane. So, now that Barboach has used a painfully weak water gun, let's go ahead and use Stun Spore. Alright. And it just occurred to me that like 90% of what I say in this Nuzlocke run is either, let's see what we got, or can we do this, or will it hit, or oh come on, stuff like that. It's not really emphasizing on a certain aspect. It's just focusing on what I think I should say, rather than what needs to be said. I don't know, that's just the way I see it, and that Pokeball failed rather miserably. Now, I'm not going to attack it because, quite frankly, anything I have is going to knock it out with one hit. And you know what? I'd like to have this Barboach. One, two... Darn it all. Alright, let's try again. And good, you're paralyzed. Let's try one more Pokeball. Once, twice, 3 times. Good. I'm not making a joke about 3 times, don't even ask. So, now that we got a Barboach, I'm going to check my list here and see what I can name it. Let's check out Barboach. It's the Whiskers Pokemon. Its whiskers are a superb radar. They are used to locate prey, even in the murkiest of water. Wow, it's got like its own night vision goggles attached to its face. That's really cool. So, I'm gonna check my list here real quick. Let me just double check here. Nope. Okay. I'm going to name it. I think that's how you spell it. Let me check this. I really didn't come prepared, I guess you could say. Oh, Yep, I spelled it right. We got zucchini. Alright. We have a stick of zucchini. Or, is it a stick of zucchini? I never really knew that. I don't know. We got zucchini. So, we have our encounter for Eterna City. So, I say we should move on to the more interesting areas I didn't get to last time, starting with going to Floaroma Town. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Boom, 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 boom. I love this song very much. It's a very soothing melody, and I don't care if you hate my voice. Okay, I've given you enough nightmares. I just had to sing the song. I love it so much. It's probably one of my favorite songs in this game, especially the night track. It's so soothing. It's almost like a lullaby, putting me to sleep. So first we want to go to Valley Windworks, because, well, it's technically the outside area of it, because there's something we can get behind here that I forgot to mention. So, if we go out this way, through the very slowly moving Pokemon water, we go over here. I believe there's a hidden item over here. Yep, right here on this windmill. A max elixir. That's actually a really good item. And back here, there's a TM. I'm pretty sure it's a TM. Going off the top of my head here. And a wild Pokemon. It doesn't matter. We already have our encounter here. Thanks a lot, Tentacle, for spoiling the fun. Alright. Excuse me. So, we already have our encounter here, and we already have a Tentacle. This makes it doubly null and void. Isn't that awesome? Doubly null and void. So, here we have TM24 Thunderbolt. This is an excellent TM. One of the best. If you have an electric type Pokemon and you haven't taught it this move yet, what's wrong with you? Or maybe you have a reason why. Sorry if I offended you. I hope I really didn't offend you. Please don't hate me. Alright, well, we got that item. We got both those items. So, let's move up north on Route 205 a bit and get into another wild Pokemon fight. Jeez, I hate this. Yeah, my Shellos was more manly than yours. Mine was blue. Yours is a manly pink. Well, you are a boy. It is very manly, so shut up. So, alright, let's go up through this little patch of grass here. And before I forget, I'm going to activate a repel, because we'll be surfing in a new area where I don't want to find a Pokemon in. So, let's use this super repel and surf on the water. Now, don't even bother going south. It's just going to take you to the beginning of the route. Just trust me on it. What we want to do is head north. And I swear it's like we're swimming in molasses. I know what you're thinking. It's probably the speed of my Pokemon. No. It's how it is for every single Pokemon in the game. Even a fast Pokemon like Weasel or Floatzel will have that same speed. I don't get it. And we get the relaxing music again. And, by the way, we're back here in Floaroma Meadow, because now that we can access this part, there are a ton of literal items, hidden items to get. A literal ton. And a useless revival started off. That's a good sign. What you want to do is walk a few steps and tap your dowsing machine. You will find something. Like down here, it looks like there's an item here. Except I'm wrong, like always. It's going to be over here. That's where it is. So, just keep looking. Just take a few steps and check. Take a few steps and check. Up, right ahead. A full heal. Nice item. And up here is an item you really want to get. It's a Miracle Seed. That'll raise the power of Grass-type moves. Celery could really benefit from this. So, let's keep searching. Oh, right below me. It's an Antidote. Nice. Now, let's check this. Oh, I was so close. The sweet honey. I don't really know if there are many places where honey would come in handy anymore. I mean, we're running out of places to get encounters for. Yeah, there had to be an item right there. It leads to nowhere, and just a secluded area. It had to have something, and repel wore off. And nothing. Yep. Right here, a super potion. That's nice. They really want to make sure you're fully prepared for any kind of travesty that may befall upon you. Yep, another one. Another sweet honey. So, we got a leaf stone here. That's used to evolve quite a few Pokemon. The ones off the top of my head I can remember are Gloom into Vileplume, Weepin' Bell into Victory Bell, Execute into Executor, and Nuzleaf into Shiftry. Now, those are just off the top of my head. There may be quite a few others. You can check your closest Pokemon website, closest to a store near you, something, and check all of them for yourself. At least up to Generation 5, because, quite frankly, you can't find Generation 5 Pokemon in this game. If you could, you're a pretty excellent hacker. So, we're pretty much done in Floaroma Meadow, so let's just head up north to the Fuego Ironworks. And there's a cool little glitch I want to show off. So I'm going to run back in here real quick, and when I walk out of here, I'm going to immediately run for the water. Just watch. I'm immediately going to go on it. Oh, it didn't do it. Okay, it was a glitch where the music will start playing right as you call out your Pokemon, and it shows up on the screen. It happened to me quite a few times when I played it when I was younger, but for some reason it didn't do it here. Oh well. We can get some berries here, before I forget. The citrus berry is always nice. We get 2 Whippear berries, even though the icon shows that there are 3 there. How did they miscount that? Technically we got 4 of them when we should have gotten 6. Thieves. And 1 Kelpsy berry. I don't know what it is, but the word Kelpsy berry always reminds me of the name Kelsey. I don't know if I should be strangely stared upon when I say something like that, or if I should be, like, complimented that I actually found that out. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. A bing, bada, boom, bang, the jello pop. I don't know. I can't do Bill Cosby very well. Well, we're at the Fuego Ironworks. We might as well get an encounter here. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out Apple to the front and see what can be found here. Let's see. Alright, my encounter for the Fuego Ironworks is Gastrodon. That's the Dupe's Claws number 1. That invokes Dupe's Claws. So, this one does not count. Alright. Second encounter is a Shellos. That's Dupe's Claws number 2. You know, I'm guaranteed to find something new. Hopefully. That's 2 of our 5 encounters. Let's check encounter number 3. It's a Floatzel. Okay, that's new. And I don't believe I have Weasel either, so this really will be new. So, my encounter here is a Floatzel. Okay. Now, I'm really not going to be able to fight this thing real well, because I'm pretty sure everything I have is going to knock it out with 1 hit. Unless I switch to Celery and maybe use Cut if I'm desperate. Hopefully it won't resort to that. But yeah, since it's at night, I'm going to go ahead and show off the Dusk Ball. Because, well, that's really cool. 1, 2, 3. We got a Floatzel. Alright. That is really cool. Floatzel was added to the Pokédex. Floatzel, the Sea Weasel Pokemon. Its flotation sac developed as a result. Hold on. Its flotation sac developed as a result of pursuing aquatic prey. It can double as a rubber raft. Ah, jeez, I have a hard time saying that. I don't know what it is. And, by the way, did you speak to the Weasel? Did you speak to the Weasel? But did you know I am the Weasel? I don't know what I'm talking about. So, let's nickname this thing. Huh. What should I name it? Let me check here. I think I have an idea. Let's see here. Alright. It looks like I'm going to name this thing Avocado. We have an avocado. Nice. So, we have 2 new Pokemon here, and we're here at the Fuego Ironworks. Is there something here? There is. Looks like it. Maybe. Hopefully. Oh, here it is. A Max Potion. That's handy. So, is there anything on the other side? Nope. Okay. Now, this building, just fair warning, is really, really confusing. And well, this will be whole loads of fun, I can tell already. What happens if you stand on these panels, you may ask? It's classic red and blue action. It sends you flying that direction. So, logically, the only direction you can go is this way. Now, there are some trainers to fight, and there are some items to get. Some really good items. Some, okay items. So, this path is really kind of useless. It's just going to take you in this direction. It'll basically lead you in a big circle. So, which way do I want to go? Okay, this way will take us to a trainer. So, I don't know what he's going to have. I probably want to be prepared for it. Jeez, it could be one of 3. So, I guess either way I'll be prepared. I guess I'll send out Pancake. My big old pancake with a lot of butter and syrup on her head. I work at a red-hot foundry. Watch out, I'm on fire! Is it an evil foundry? Who knows? Worker Dylan. He has Machop, so this was a good choice. He's sending out Pancake. And let's lower that Intimidate and give it an aerial ace straight to the face. That did not mean to rhyme, by the way. Jeez, I can't stop coughing. I'm so sorry. Alright. Now that that's taken care of, there's only one more Pokemon of his, and I believe it is a Machoke. That's what I was thinking. Now, I'm not looking up a guide or anything. You can't prove anything. Hey, look! A rock! Alright, let's use Aerial Ace again. We can take this thing out with no problem. Alright. We took out that Machoke again with no problem. Nice, we're at level 35. Way to go, Pancake. And we defeated Worker Dylan. I burned out. Yes. Yes, you did. So, again, this panel, it'll scoobity-bop-bop-bop us all the way to that wall, so we want to go down here. Scoobity-bop-bop, did I really just say that? So I guess we're going to go up here to get this item, which is a Burn Heal. Oh, you better have Burn Heal! Sorry, couldn't resist. That panel will lead us back. Is there anything over here? Yes, there actually is. See, I'm not wrong all the time. We got a full heal off of that. And after getting a Burn Heal, that Burn Heal seems kind of useless now, don't you think? So, we went up this way. Now we want to go over this way. I'm doing this off the top of my head, so I may miss 1 or 2 things, and we'll be launched over this way to this trainer. And I think I'm going to actually send out Blueberry. So, let's see what he's got. Let's see what you got. Well, it's not often we get a visitor like you to the Ironworks. Let's mark the occasion with a battle. Show me your moves. Alright, we have Worker Holden. Nice name, bro. Ooh, he's sending out a Steelix. Look at that Iron Snake. That's something I'd really love to see on my team, just saying. So let's go ahead and use Surf, our newly acquired move. Well, a newly acquired outside usable move, if that's what you want to call it. Oh, critical hit. That's nice. Alright. And let that Steelix be, well, kind of a foreshadowing to the next gym. Just saying. Fire! What, are you on fire? Is your hair on fire? I don't know. Alright. Now, we have to go back around. Well, there are a couple ways we can go, I guess. I guess I'm gonna go this way and see where it takes me. Again, this place is like a whole big maze of confusion stuff. Well, we can go in here, up here, and we can go around here and get that item. Oh, that looks like a bunch of fun, doesn't it? And over here we have a Firestone. That's really nice. And we have to go down here and get that item. Oh, geez. Which way do we want to go? Well, it's like the classic pick your poison. I guess we'll go down this way. Oh, great. I don't think that was the best idea. Hold on. Jeez, where do I want to go? Hold on, guys. I gotta check something real quick. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, everything's alright. My computer just showed me something, and I wanted to make sure the video was still recording, and it was. So, now that we're here, where was I going? We were going through here, I think. Man, how am I gonna get in there? Man, I really hate puzzles like this. I guess I'll go ahead and go this way. And oh, here we go. We can go back in here, or down here, and get this rock incense. That's cool. It's actually used to breed to the widow to get a bonsly. That's really neat. If you need a bonsly and you're too lazy to go catch one, by all means, pick up this rock incense. It also increases the power of rock-type moves. I always give it to a pseudo-widow if I have one. So, there you go. And we have another trainer down here. Are you maybe getting annoyed by where the floor panels take you? Oh, gee, what was your first clue? It's been this irritating ever since Generation 1, and they've never gotten any easier. Worker Conrad. They're about as bad as Sabrina's floor panels in her gym. In fact, those are actually worse, now that I think about it. So, we have a Rapidash here. I'm going to go and use Surf. And you're using Stomp. What a really useless move. Oh, I flinched. Oh, come on. You're using Ember? I won't remember your name. Just use Surf to finish it off. And there we go. So we're almost done here. There's one last thing we have to do. And that's to get Blueberry up to level 35. That's very important. No, I'm just kidding. There's something else. I'm going down in flames. I'm going down! Okay. Now, we have to go through here. And this way, we meet this man, who's the owner, I believe. Mr. Fuego. Well, hello. It's not often I get a visitor here. I tried to make the Ironworks run better with moving floor tiles, but no one was happy about it. They said moving floor made them dizzy. They also said that it copied from Generation 1 gimmicks that never worked in the first place. But you don't want to listen to me whine. Here's a souvenir. We got a Firestone. That's, what, 2 of them? Did we get one here before? I think we did. So, yeah, we get a free Firestone for talking to this guy and listening to his rambles. But here, is the true star of the show. TM35 Flamethrower. This, like Thunderbolt, is a really great move. My favorite Pokemon move of all time. It's very well high-powered, it's really accurate, and a lot of non-fire-type Pokemon can learn it. This move is wonderful. And I think that's pretty much it here, so let's just get out of here. Never have to worry about those floor tiles again. Whew. Well, now that that's done, we've actually been going at this for a long time. So, debating what we should do. We could go down to Route 219 and the like down here. Or we can go ahead and go onto this new route and actually continue on with the game a little bit. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. Let's go to Jubilife City. I'll go ahead and tackle those next routes in the next episode-ish. I'll take care of this next city in this episode. How about that? It'll do a little bit of progress for the game. Oh, and before I forget, in this building, for every 5 badges you get, you talk to this guy and you'll get new apps for your Poketch. I should have done this a long time ago, but for every 2 you get, starting with your first badge, so 1, 3, 5, and 7, you'll get a new app. Hi! I'm the president of the Poketch Company. Hi! Your patience is rewarded. I've developed a new Poketch app. We got the Memo Pad. The Memo Pad app can be used for jotting down quick notes. That's the Memo Pad. Well, it is what it is. I am what I is, and I am you and you are me. So let's find that notepad. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. So basically, you can just write anything. You can really just, you can scribble down anything you want. Although it's not really the preferred method because, as you can see, it looks very awkward when you start to write. In fact, it misses some skip. It skips a few marks. But that's probably because of my DS screen, I don't know. But, just because I want this to look cool, let me go ahead and write my name. There we go. It looks cool, right? Well, everyone else, my mom says I'm cool. Please say I'm cool. Oh well. So, let's go ahead and, well, we've walked like 550,000 steps or so. Maybe more. It resets after you get to 100,000. Let's talk to him again and get more apps. He says the exact same thing again. We got the marking map. Cool. It allows the placement of markers. Having a map constantly displayed is convenient, no? You can also mark things, so it's that much more useful. That much! Can you believe that much? And let's talk to him a third time and get what we got for our 5th badge, which is the Link Searcher. The Link Searcher determines the availability of a wireless hotspot. It'll be useful to know how many people are communicating, like in the Union Room. It basically shows your internet connection. That's all it really does. I'll just start from scratch and go my way. Oh, it erased itself. Aw. Oh well. So, let's see where I can find these apps. Did I just skip it? Nope, here's the marking map. So, let's say I take this star right here and place it on Jubilife City. We just have a marking map there to show something's there, and it's important. So I'm just going to put this back here, because I'm not really going to use this all that much. Yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can get it close to where it was originally. Yeah, good enough. So, here's the Link Searcher. It just shows if people are close by. And, yeah, if you're connected to the internet, that'll show up. So, that's all it does. Not really that important. But handy nonetheless if you really need it. So we'll be coming back later once we get our 7th badge. And rest assured, I will be doing that. I will forget. Or maybe I will, I don't know. But let's head out onto this new route and see what can be done here. And we can actually get a new encounter here. It's Route 218 is a brand new route. It's a brand new day. Yeah, the sun is whatever. So, what all can we find here? We can actually find a lot of stuff. But what would be the most efficient way to go about this? Doesn't look like I really want to surf or fish for much. At least not yet. I think I'll try for something in the grass once we get over there. So, for now I'll put up a rappel. So, let's see where this will take us. Let's go down this way first and see what's over there. Alright, and there's a trainer here, a couple of them actually, with an item right here. And this is... music was still playing once I got the item, that's another weird glitch. This game seems kinda glitchy. Not a whole lot glitchy, but nevertheless, some of them are there. And some of them I don't really like fighting right now. But I'm gonna have to. So, I don't know what this guy's gonna have, but I want to be prepared for the worst. So, I'm gonna send out Celery. Because he's gonna be very defensive. Outdoor fishing for the win! He actually used for the win. Shouting doesn't help my fishing any, but shout I must. Who are you, Yoda? But shouting I must. Alright, Fisherman Miguel sending out Gyarados. This is what I was afraid of. But looking at its moves, it doesn't seem that intimidating. Get it? It has Intimidate! I'm sorry. Let's just use Razor Leaf on it. But it's a Gyarados. Anything can happen. I mean, this is the same species that killed Fries once I just got him. Yet a critical hit Razor Leaf took it out with one hit. I don't know if Karma's on my side right now, but if it is, I'll accept it. Hey Karma, you wanna come sit down? Here, take a seat. Well, another Gyarados, so we're gonna keep Celery out. And still using that Intimidate. Good thing Razor Leaf is special. And hopefully I can get another critical hit, or maybe a non-critical will knock it out anyway. Let's see. No, that didn't even do half. Well, then how the heck did it do it in one hit with critical? I don't know, maybe this thing is more special, defensive. I don't know. Because I don't think Intimidate lowers your special attack either. It just lowers your regular attack. And Dragon Rage, that's the thing I'm a little scared about. Remember, it always does 40 damage. So, I can live through one more of those. And I need to be really careful. Because if Celery dies, oh boy, am I going to be mad. Using Dragon Rage again, this would be a good time to heal. So, actually, it's the last Pokemon. Razor Leaf will take it out. I'm not too scared. Okay, I was a little scared. So, we took out that Gyarados. Little problem. Wah, this is hurting! Don't you mean hurting this is? Alright, let's go ahead and heal. Get a Moo Moo Milk in his digestive system. And that should do it. Yep, 95 HP. So now we can go talk to that other fisherman. And see what we can do. To him, at least. So, I'll actually fight with Carrot. I mean, he needs a little love, too. Yeah, nothing's biting. Well, gee, good thing I didn't interrupt you. Most fishermen I fight always have something on the hook, and they want to fight me because I disturbed them. But you seem pretty cool with it, and I respect that. So, sending out Magikarp. Great. This is going to be like that trainer on Route 205, I believe it was. Great. Well, using Pointless Strength that I taught Carrot in the last half episode, if you didn't see that, forgetting I didn't even have the badge for it. Yeah, I'm kind of a moron for doing that. But hey, I'm prepared. And you're sending out Gyarados already. Great. I'll go ahead and let Celery take care of it. In hindsight, I probably should have healed before coming onto this route. I'm kind of a stupid guy for doing that. Kind of stupid for doing that. Gyarados. Why must you be so powerful yet so annoying? So, let's just use Razor Leaf on it. Let's see how much this does. Ah, great. And you're using Bite. That won't be good if it gets too far. Well, let's just keep trying. Hope I get a critical. Not quite. Dragon Rage, that's going to be really scary. But if it gets below 40, I will definitely heal, no matter what. Unless this gets a critical and this ends the fight, then I will have no reason to use it right away. Well, actually I will, but let's see. Not quite. And you're using Bite. Well, this should take it out. So, again, I don't have to be worried too much. And if it used Dragon Rage there, it would have knocked me out. So, want to be careful. And Celery should get to level 36 off of that. And another Magikarp. Great. I bet the rest of his team's going to be nothing but Magikarp. Just wonderful. Let's have Carrot take them all out. I'm actually going to start running out of PP for moves. Because of this stupid guy and his team of Magikarp. That only have Spackle and Tash, by the way. Splackle and Tash. Yeah. They have two new moves. Splackle and Tash. And they have Tackle and Splash. Oh, I hate this move. I mean, it would be something if it did something, like, while you're using Surf on the water, but Magikarp can't learn Surf. That's a flaw. Maybe if it did have something in the water, like, maybe it did actual damage, even a little something would have been good, but it's not. It's a gimmick move, and it's terrible. And another Magikarp. Jeez, this is just going to be like that episode earlier, I forgot the number, where I fight nothing but Magikarp and get really irritated about it. Great. Not even Cut's doing enough, and Tackle did 2 damage. You dare call yourself a trainer? You have the audacity to call yourself a trainer, having Tackle do 2 damage? Why not evolve all these things into Gyarados? And from what I understand, you can't rematch this trainer. This is all he has. I hate this. Well, luckily that's it. I mean, that's all of them. So, yeah, that was fairly easy. So, the total of, like, what, 444 experience? ... He's really letting the rage sink in. So, I'm going to go ahead and surf this way, make it a shortcut. And we have a sailor and a guitarist, I believe. We can go ahead and fight either one. So, I'm going to go ahead and fight with Apple in front. And I'm going to heal real quick. Use a lemonade. Okay. Do I have something else? Not really. I have a ton of super potions. And I'm gonna use a Moo Moo Milk on Celery. I said Moo Moo Milk. I don't even know where I'm going. So, let's go ahead and fight this guy. Oh. Let it rock, it's the rhythm of battle. Oh yeah. The rhythm of battle. I didn't know battles could have rhythm. Guitarist Tony, sending out Elixir. Now this is what I wanted to find at the Fuego Ironworks. I need a decent electric type. But looks like I'm stuck with Grape, who can only have Shockwave. I could teach it Thunderbolt if I wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and use Giga Drain. And let's see. Not quite, but very close. And it's getting its swagger on. And thank you for pointlessly raising my attack and confusing me. Thanks. Going to just finish it off with Grass Knot. Hopefully Apple can make it through. Oh, good. He actually did make it through. I was thinking maybe I was going to jinx myself. But apparently I jinxed my counter-jinxed it. I counter-jinxed it. 777. That's like fighting 7 Magikarp in a row. Can you hear it? That's my guitar weeping. Who is he, Elvis? Okay, let's get some of these berries. Frostberry, that's nice. And here is a Persianberry. That would have been nice to have in the fight, but whatever. A Fiji Berry. And here we have a Pineapberry, Pineapberry, whatever you want to call it. So, we could get our encounter here, but I do really want to go fight this trainer. And, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and just fight him. A man of the sea is also a man of Pokemon. Good to know. We're facing up against Sailor Skylar. Oh, a Man-type. That's a little odd. That's a pre-evolution of Mantine, which is already kind of strange. But let's go ahead and use Giga Drain on it. Let's see how much this does. Just over half. But what the heck? It has wing attack? It doesn't have wings! Well, it doesn't matter, it didn't do that much, but still, it doesn't have wings. How can it use wing attack? Those aren't wings, those are like flippers. Do mantas really have wings? Is that what they're called? Jeez, I know I'm thinking way too much, but this is what happens when you play a game and you're 19 years old. You start analyzing stuff that really shouldn't be analyzed. Now, Gyarados I'm kinda scared about. So, I think well, I'll give it a shot. Just try it. Alright, let's see. Gyarados is Intimidate, cut the attack, whatever. Let's use Giga Drain on it. And it's using Dragon Rage off the bat. Looks like I can only live through a couple of those, which is scary. But Giga Drain will heal me right back up. Don't know how much, but we'll see. Not a whole lot. If it gets below 40, regardless, I'm healing. You're using Twister. Not the game, but the attack, and that did 6 damage. That move really does suck. And that did a little more, I think. I think one more Giga Drain might do the trick, and you're using Leer to lower my defense. Even though I think all your attacks but one are special based. The only one that isn't special is Bite. Oh, 1 HP, are you kidding me? Well, I'll use Grass Knot to finish you off. And you're using Leer again, even though you're dead on this turn. That's a good AI control. That's good AI programming. Well, we knocked it out. And we got to level 35, it looks like. Cool. And fairly soon, we'll get the chance to evolve into a Roserade. Anchors away! Alright. We fought all the trainers on this route. I'll probably come back for my encounter a little later. I may need to think it over on what I want to do. I mean, from the looks of it, 3 of the 5 Pokemon I can find are ones I've already found, and I don't want to risk getting Dupe's Claws 5 times in a row. Oh, we have some guy stalking us. Alex, long time no see. How long is this gonna go on? Oh, you look puzzled. You're wondering who I am. I'm Professor Rowan's assistant and Dawn's father. The professor asked that I upgrade your Pokédex, you see. So I'd chosen this spot on a hunch that you'd pass through. Wow, you just picked that one spot out of random, hoping I would show up. And it just so happened that I happened to show up at that exact spot. That's good planning? Alex, may I have your Pokédex for a moment? Let's see, what was I supposed to put the software in here? Good junk! All done. I upgraded your Pokédex. I should explain how that's been upgraded, shouldn't I? Yeah, I could do it anyway, but whatever. You can now display images of male and female Pokemon. Okay, I'll leave you to carry on with your project for the professor. May I also ask you to keep an eye on Team Galactic? Now, why would I do that? The professor is concerned about what happened in Jubilife City. It's probably nothing to worry over. I'll be on my way now. Yep, we got our Pokédex upgraded so we can see the gender differences in certain Pokemon. So, let's take a look at Staraptor, because it has a gender difference. You see the female, that little circle on the top of its head? The male's one is bigger. That's what she said. Everything on a male is bigger. Yeah, let me rearrange that. Everything on a male is bigger. That's what she said. We have a policeman here. Boy, I sure am thirsty. He's like that officer from Generation 1. Why am I referencing Generation 1 so much? And I don't think I can really give him a drink. I guess you're supposed to leave him here and have him dehydrate before your eyes. But with that said, we're here in Canalave City. And I think we're just about at a point where we can wrap this up for the day. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly take a look at the Pokemon I caught on this episode. And this is an official episode, so it won't be a half part. I'll do another half part for that other area later. So, here we have Zucchini. Alright, let me pull out my natures list here. Just give me one sec. That's another thing. 90% of it's going to be also saying, give me one quick sec. Let me look this up. Or, where's my list? Okay, it has a mild nature that raises special attack and lowers defense. That's actually pretty fair, actually. It has anticipation, which means it will show when the foe has a super effective move. So, hopefully this doesn't happen, if Blueberry were to die, this thing might be nice to fall back on. I mean, it's the same type, it has pretty decent moves. I'll need to give it a Mud Sport or Water Sport, but it looks pretty good so far. Now let's take a look at Avocado. This is also a pretty decent water type. It's really fast, so let's see. It has a naive nature that raises speed and lowers special defense. That's a really a weird nature to have for a Floatzel who's already really lightning fast. Look at that speed stat, 83. Man, I don't care if the special defense is crap. That speed is what's going to get me through. And with Swift Swim, I can teach it Rain Dance and double its speed even more. Man, and all these good moves, and it has agility. So if I need to get this thing really fast, this is what I'd have to do. I'd have to use agility, I'd have to use Rain Dance, and that's it. Just use agility and Rain Dance, and that's it. So, this thing could also be really nice to fall back on if I need it. So, 2 fairly decent Pokemon. Not bad. Hold on, I want to see something. Just want to make sure. Astoria City, Eterna City, and Fuego Ironworks. Okay, just want to make sure they weren't counted as other areas before I signed off. Ravage Path, Trophy Garden, Great Marsh, Route 212, Route 205, Valley Lakefront, Route 214, 210, Silesian Ruins, 209. That's technically the Lost Tower. This is Route 209. I need to hatch that egg still. The Mining Museum, Route 206, Route 208. Actually, hold on. The Mining Museum, I'm counting as Orberg City. So, yeah. I'm not really going to get anything in Orberg City there. I have my encounter for Orberg City. It's good old Jelly Bean here. Route 206, 208, Mount Coronet, Route 211, Orberg Gate, Orberg Mine, Route 203, Floaroma Meadow, 207, 202. That's actually it. Whoops, my stylus went flying across my bed. So I have a lot of Pokemon, almost one full box. And poor Fry's bit to dust. 40 episodes in and we've had one death. I don't know if I should be proud of that, but nevertheless it's something. I really do need to hatch this egg soon. But I won't do it now. I have far too much stuff on my mind, as is. So I'm going to go ahead and end off the episode here. So if you like what you watched, like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Walkby00972. In the next episode, we'll continue looking through Canalave City and going on to that separate area on Route 219 and so on and so forth. I'll probably make that a half episode as well. So, I will see you then.